So from that, if you want to use birth as claiming he's divine, then Adam is more divine. Adam was created directly by God. He's more of a son of God in that capacity than any of us put together. I'm not telling you to believe what I say. As a matter of fact, you should question everybody. You should question Billy Carson, sorry. You should question him. Well, it rhymes with Jack Parsons, and we're going to talk about him too. Right? We're going to talk about Jack Parsons.
I think we're going to have to get Billy on here. He's got to have the opportunity to.
Well, yeah, I'd love to see. I'm sure he's had a lot of time to prep these amazing fables he's telling people, but people could say the same thing about...
He goes a little far for
People could say a little bit the same thing about religion. You believe in a guy that walked on water and brought people back from the dead, okay? So I got to be fair to your audience and respect common sense and intelligence.
Very fair.
If I'm going to believe in that phenomenon that a man named Jesus, in English, that's his name, walked on water and brought people back from the dead, then who am I to knock someone like Billy Carson? If I'm being fair, right?
That's
I have to be fair.
Very interesting point. Yes.
I have to be fair.
I agree.
What I'm going to show is the people that are leaning more towards that, I'm going to tell you what I think is actually happening.
And what is that?
Okay, but we have to go back before we talk about today.
Okay.
So we're going to jump into the DeLorean. Me and you. You could be Doc Brown. I'm Marty McFly. We're going back to the beginning of humanity based on the biblical and Quranic explanation of how humanity was created.
Which is like 90% into what we got to right now.
The story of creation.
Okay.
Okay? The story of creation. Adam and Eve. Which, by the way, if you pull up there, Mr. Engineer, you'll see that science, modern science says that all human beings have one common ancestor. You cannot rule out the story of Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
DNA-wise, we all have one common ancestor.